Fired up! Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mel.
My name is Mel Ochoa. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Landmark Ventures. Welcome to the Social Innovation Summit 2025. Amazing! I love San Francisco. I love us being together. I always think of it as a family reunion. Everyone who comes in just gives me a great hug. I'm not a good hugger, and so people at SIS have taught me how to be a better hugger. But Zeev Klein is a wonderful hugger. So please, hug him as many times as possible over the next 2 days. Don't tempt me. Well, we welcome you. If this is your first time, please introduce yourselves. We would love to get to know you. If this is your 15th time, I'm bad with names, so please introduce yourself. I would love to get to know you. The landscape has been shifting over the last year since we came together in Chicago in 2024. I think I'm saying that lightly for a lot of people. Big changes this year, a big shift. But one word that comes to mind throughout all of it over the last 6 months, the last 12 months, is the word purpose. Purpose has been important for all of us in our roles, in coming together. It's why we come together. And I think that has shifted as well in a few ways. Some people are tweaking the purpose they had before. Some people are reinventing their purpose, finding new purpose. And some people are pivoting their purpose, right? And so that's why we wanted to choose the theme, Navigating the New Era. Because we're navigating, of course, around our purpose, but other things. But it's obviously a new era. So as you are together over the next couple days, we just ask you to feed your purpose through our community. Our community is what we love building, and Zeev Klein has been doing it for now 17, 18 years. So this community has blossomed into something that's just cherished, and so we really want you to feed your purpose, take it personally, really feed off everyone in the room. The room is built to exchange bold ideas, to explore novel partnerships and drive powerful results, to learn from peers navigating similar hurdles, to have honest dialogue. I think those 4 things are really, really important on our mind right now. The power of the summit is our collective wisdom. The person on your right, the person on your left, almost like church. I wanted everyone to stand up and hello, how are you this morning? But I'm not a pastor, I'm not a preacher. But the same concept, right? The person sitting next to you could be your next big partner in the huge initiative that you're about to launch or you're thinking about launching. So please, remember that the collective wisdom in the room is there for your benefit. Connect with someone you haven't met before, swap stories of failure or breakthrough, share a challenge that keeps you up at night. But more than anything, community can really reinvigorate your drive and your purpose. That's what we need right now, reinvigoration. And that's why we're coming together today.
Oh, thank you so much. Building on Mel's incredible words, I just want to begin with the privilege that we have of being here. And I'm really filled with admiration and appreciation that all of you took the time and the energy. Our first ever summit in San Francisco was in 2008. And for me, while a lot has certainly changed, as Mel said, one thing that has been consistent is that I think of us as more than a conference, but truly a community. And at least the way I feel in this really divisive and uncertain time, what bonds us together is the opportunity to collaborate, seek partnerships, and seek that common impact. And so on this important theme of how do we navigate the new era, I want to offer you 3 tools as we embark on this journey. The first is a map. And by no means do I want to say that I have all the answers. And if anyone in this room does, please find me. I'm really excited if you would. But what I do believe is that together we can shape the map, define the map, and any challenges that we encounter along the way, we can turn into opportunities. The second thing I offer you is a compass. And for us as Social Innovation Summit, I believe that's a moral compass. And in particular, I think in this time of division, we must find ourselves grounded in values. And in particular, as a friend of mine said, start by seeking common ground where you can, but where you can't, know when to stand your ground. Last but not least, a dream. I think that's a critical part of our story. How can we take our individual passions, our individual goals and hope, combine that with everybody here in this room, take that dream, turn it into a tapestry, and let that constellation serve as our North Star? It is an absolute privilege to be here with you, a map, a compass, and a dream. And I'm going to hand the microphone back to my friend and co-navigator, Mel.
Thank you. So polished, so well said.
Thank you, sir.
My goodness. This is why he's my boss. All right, let's get down to business. So I'm going to be your session leader for session 1. We have an action-packed session. We have an action-packed few days. Let me just run through a couple things that you will look forward to or are looking forward to. We have 8 main stage sessions with Jane Seymour, Mayor Lurie, Van Jones, Julian Castro, Christy Burlington, Elaine Welteroth, Baron Davis. I'm going to play some basketball with him, some pig, and more than 150 amazing speakers. We have amazing breakouts such as Bright Minds, Healthy Futures, supporting mental health globally, and catalyzing tech innovation through strategic investment. We have activations and booths outside. You saw some of those coming in, but we also have some across the escalator hallway. There's a Lululemon claw, like at the carnival. So go check that out. And there's an SF caricature artist outside, so you can have your face drawn. Usually my characters are better looking than me, so I'm going to get one. And then 1,000 people to meet and build relationships with and take away as friends once you leave San Francisco. I've had a great time over the weekend. My wife and I came in on Saturday. I used to live in San Francisco, but now coming back, I feel like I'm a super tourist. I went to Alcatraz. Like huge no-no for a local. We went to Alcatraz, but we went to Bob's Donuts. If you know, you know. Yes. We went to In-N-Out. Better than Shake Shack, so if you want to have that debate, I'll be right outside. We went to Ghirardelli for ice cream, Pancho Villa for burritos, cable car, sea lions, all the traditional things. It has been an absolute dream being in California this weekend and today and tomorrow, and we hope it's an absolute dream for all of you as well.